And you know what? This is just, I mean, it may be more people normally, but the point is, it's only you get, that's why you got to go out there and you got to share this with so many people, guys, because I don't care how many people get on board, there's only a certain amount of people that are going to take it and run with it like the opportunity it is. And that's in most things that you do. So as an entrepreneur, get used to that, because the fortune is in the numbers. If you get stuck on, oh, well, I did this with this group, the group that took you to Ruby might not be the group that takes you to Diamond. The group that took you to Diamond might not be that group that takes you to Diamond 3-star. And what you want to understand is you just keep on moving. If you know where you're going, you don't have to worry about when this one doesn't come and when that one falls off or whatever. Wherever they were and whatever they did to contribute to your business and their life, it's a good thing. Yeah. So I'm going to give it to you, Willie. Let you get started, because you know this little 30 minutes zoomed by.
Yeah. And you know what, you everything that you shared is so on point. And it's I want to follow up with that a little bit. We're approaching our third year of what kind of actually being founded, 420, the third year. Right. I'm approaching, I think around August, my third year. Right. But in a matter of 2.5 years, or where we are now, a little under 3 years, we have learned so much about the culture. And as we have seen, just in that short period of time, those who actually endure and embrace the culture of multi-level marketing, direct sales, and embrace the culture of being an entrepreneur, they do very well over a period of time. And with the consistency. So everybody has their own season, but the stuff that even we're going to show you tonight is not just for one particular season. It's for all of the seasons that you're embracing the culture, right? Would you agree, Phyllis?
I would. And you never stop growing. See, you never, I can tell you, you have grown leaps and bounds, and you don't know that turns into dollars. Because the confidence level, what you need to do as a team, as a leader in your team, all of those count for you getting to the next step. So that's why I'm telling you guys, it's a process, it's a journey, it's not a sprint.
So speaking of that, you all, and I think Phyllis used the most excellent words, and we're going to go back and forth because I know she brings such wisdom to the table, it's a process. Everything is a process. A lot of times we can kind of look at quick success, but even in what you're seeing on this screen, it's a process. We're talking, and when you look at how we started talking about the endocannabinoid system over 2.5 years ago, and then we incorporated that into our lives, it was a factor, a major factor that brought us to where we are today. Even when you look at the flat belly lifestyle, right? There was something that I did way before August of what you're seeing on this screen that in my physical body, it made it pliable and ready to be able to take on a new challenge. And that will continue to go on. So it just didn't end or even start for Minister Mooney on January the 10th. No, that body that you're seeing right there has went through some things, right? And it's going to continue to go through some things, which is a process, right? I didn't, I may have been in August 221 pounds, but imagine where not just the weight, but my physical body without the cannabinoid system would have been like, right? Or was like 2.5 years ago. Absolutely. So it's a process. It's a system. So this is what I wanted to highlight with the pictures, of course. But let me tell you, who you're seeing on this screen right now, it's a process. It's a system. And right here, we're celebrating exposure, where you're looking at the numbers and you're like, what? And Ro, The first place person enrolled 14 people into the 21-day raw cleanse. The second place, you right, enrolled 10 people. You're looking at myself and Phyllis, 8 people. But think about it. What process, right? Dr. Kim, 7 people. What process are you familiar with that would have even make it possible to even pull off this success or even this success? Did Minister Ernestine, and you got to excuse my language, did she just pull it out of the sky? 43 people? No. Did Gigi Harris, right, pull it out of the sky to 28 people? Did they just fall into being people on a flat belly challenge enrolled just like that? No, there's a process. And because you show up and you show out and you keep doing that time and time again, you keep Sales Academy training, money making activity, Sales Academy training, money making
Massive
activity,
action.
massive action, asking the right questions, saying happy birthday. Remember that sheet, that massive action sheet, those steps? This is the same thing over and over. Doesn't matter the doorway. Doesn't matter if it's Royal Defense. Doesn't matter if it's Wakana, Weed Cafe, right now, Flat Belly Lifestyle. It's the same system, same expansion of people. That list is at 100. Okay, I talked to the 100 people about Wakana. Now I'm gonna talk to those same 100 people and even more about the Flat Belly Lifestyle. What do? I ask them questions about Wakana. So what questions I'm gonna ask them, right? What questions are the right questions that I'm gonna ask them to increase my CV? Are they looking to be asked the question? You'll never know if you don't ask the question, but yes, there's something that you can ask them, right? That'll get them to pay attention. People are nosy, y'all. This is how we always, people are nosy. They on your Facebook, they looking at pictures, they looking at what's going on with you, they looking at what you're doing. And if you in the seasons, I always say, hey, what's going on? I got to get some life out of that. If you know the pulse of what's happening with your company, if you tune in and you know what's happening with Connor, you tune in and you know what sales are going on. This will give you the insight to know how to ask the right questions, right? Do you know your blood type? See, that's a question that applies to now. It might not apply, right? Because we weren't informed or we weren't educated on, but now it might not apply 2.5 years ago, but it applies now. But it's the same system. What's another question? Take a picture of this, and there's going to be one more to pop up, so you can hold off until the next one pop up. Do you know what's happening on the inside of your body? Now, we didn't know about the endocannabinoid system, so this actually could have been a question applied way back when, but we can apply it now because what? There's something that we're asking in this question where we're trying to lead people to do what? Come by the dispensary or get inquisitive and pay attention. They see transformation. Now they finna see Dr. Rita. They finna see Dr. Crawford. They finna see all of these people they may be getting ready to see you cross the line. And they gonna say, she did ask me that question and now she looked different. Or he did ask me that question and now he looked different. It must be something that was going on inside of her body that she decided to address. And then I see they asked me this question, what is this microcellular bioscan? And I see this guy, Eric Prince, that's been popping up everywhere. What is actually going on here? See, the questions is where you start. Right? It's always, see, that's part of what? Choose. You got your people. You got your 100 people on the list, 200 people, 300 people. Okay, well, let me now, what would I do with that old list? You go back to that old list and you ask new questions.
I'm just bouncing over here because I am so excited that we got our system. We know what to say. We got our people. Everybody that's on here already got people to go to. This just gets me really excited. This is a slam dunk, y'all.
Go back to that same list. Now you expand that list, but you could go back to the number one person on that list who you ain't talked to in a year, 2 years, maybe it's 6 months. Don't matter. And you say, well, Minister Mooney, how do you follow up? This is how you follow up. You didn't know what to say to them. Or maybe they told you, no, I'm not interested in CBD. I don't want to sell for your company, but do you know what's happening in your body? Do you even know what's your blood type? Do you want to know what I just learned from Dr. Eric, who talked about blood type that I never knew? And I was eating avocado and I'm a blood type B positive and I'm not even supposed to get avocado, brother. Chicken.
Oh.
Whatever your blood type is, we can ask the right question. And the thing is, see, the setup is when you ask a person a question and they say, no, I didn't know that. Or they say, no, I don't know what my blood type is. I really don't know what's going on in the side of my body. Checkmate. I just got you. You hear what I'm saying? You've asked them a question that they can't answer, and it now makes them curious, right? So they've been exposed because now this is how this adds up. You can now invite them on a Sunday. You can, hey, well, did you know? You can now offer a little information. With, like I said, did you know the blood types B positive are not supposed to eat seafood or shellfish because it doesn't interact with their blood? See, the little things that Eric and that Sunday has been pouring out to people, it's a lot of information. It's great information. And these are the notes that we take because after you ask the question, you could drop a nugget and it makes them inquisitive, then you can invite them. The system: choose, say hello, add, right? Ask the right questions or add them to a group or invite them to an event, all of that, add them to an event and tag. See, these little nuggets when you have the answers, right? You're taking snapshots of the screens. You could send those snapshots out where it's giving facts about blood type tests, giving facts about the skin, giving facts, and people seeing that everywhere. Now, this isn't just a Facebook. I don't want to just say this is stuff that we spam or post on Facebook. No, I have picked up the phone and have asked people that I have invited to the dispensary or invited to look at the car and have asked them, hey, sis, just found out about my blood type. I might tell you, I'm a little disappointed because I can't have shrimp. You can't have shrimp? I know you love seafood. My mama, you love seafood, Will. Well, Mom, I just found out it's not going good with my blood type, right? What? Who told you that? That's my mama's voice, right? What's your person? So you get where I'm going with that, y'all? This just adds up. Now, let me show you another way it adds up. CV. We do this we helping people, but let me tell you, we're a business. And you all, let me tell you what's happening. So I showed Minister Ernestine's people, and you saw these pictures. Let me show them. Let me go here one more time. These people on the screen. And I don't even think they put in a 100% full. Oh, I just know it. I just feel it in my gut, y'all. I think this just fell in their lap, but they actually were doing a little something. But now that they are aware, I'm telling you, let me show you this. Y'all, 4 people doing a 21-day cleanse. 4 people, y'all. Would y'all know that when we look at that CV, that's 25%? Off, like that kicks off your total website sales. Like it gets it to that point with just 4 people. And then everything that comes in after 25% off of those sales, what does that look like? Minimum $200, like an extra $200. What could you do with that? What could you do with just, you take those questions and then 4 people say, I need to come in and get a blood type tested or I need to get scanned. Y'all, let me tell you, the people that have been following this protocol, or I need to go to this website and download this free ebook. Yeah, take the, you interested in knowing a little something about blood type? Go on this web. It's a lot of way. Go on this website and download this free ebook. Go, and while you're downloading the free ebook, just take the pledge. Say a decree to yourself. If you didn't do a New Year's resolution or start out with a New Year's decree, go on the website and just take the pledge. And download.
Can I jump in right here for a minute? Right, he is really emphasizing that website, guys, but if you start using that website, duplicating it throughout your organization, your business will absolutely blow up because you don't have to go through all the explaining. and we'll do this next week, we'll go through the website so that you can refer a person to it, whether they've gone, it might be you want to do one way if they've seen the Sunday evening presentation and another way if they haven't. Any way you do it, that website can get someone in your business for you. So again, system creating, everything is there for you to work with. You don't have to know all the things, or the grocery list, or where is it, and things are all over the place. Everything is right there on that website. So to utilize that website correctly, teach that, duplicate that throughout your organization, your business will blow up. Back to you, Mooney.
It will blow up tremendously. And let me tell you, there are people who are looking at the website right now, and this is what's happening. They're actually going in the website and booking their appointment.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you, I had a person that I invited, her male friend and their son came by the dispensary. Next thing I know, yesterday, the sister comes by the dispensary. I didn't even know who the woman was. She said, I looked at the paper. Let me tell you how the system works. I have not met this person ever. I look at the paper that she filled out and my name on it and her sister's name on it, and I don't even know her.
But let me ask you something. How much money did you make right there and didn't even know?
Did I show you? Let me tell you. So I'm at 25% now. 25%, right? Then 25%, because remember, you get the 4 people, that's 25%. Now I'm headed for 7 people. And let me tell you, where wasn't it? So then I just give the young lady, Phyllis was there. I gave the young lady my phone number. I said, you know what? Just let me know who else. She said, my friends want to get a scan. Now she don't even know. I know her sister. So she just sent me an email and said, my mama just went in the website and booked hers for tomorrow's slot. I said, oh my God. Now they two of them that already bought it. They came in, ordered their products, not the 21-day cleanse, because they saw the scan. So we going on number person in just one family, number 3. And then I send a message that say, hey, we just.
But she said she had friends had friends. But let me ask you something. Is her sister a distributor?
No.
So all of that is your volume.
All of it. Every single dime.
You see how excited I am. That's all I'm saying.
Now, let me tell you when this gets us number 7, because the reason I'm saying this is how quickly, without you doing the work, now the family doing the work. The family's doing the work. So 7 people doing a 21-day clean. Let me tell you, 30%. 30%. Now, you want to know what that looks like? See, and the silver dispensaries, don't get distracted. But on announcement day, when Melissa come on a Monday, she usually, at the beginning of the month, say, well, let me shout out the bronze dispensary. That was the 4 people that I just showed you, 4 people. Then she say, well, let me announce the silver dispensary. This is that $1,000. Remember? 1,000, right? Now this 1,000 with these 7 people do a little something different when you're talking about the 21-day cleanse, because now you're talking about it's about the same, $400. What would you do with an extra $400? $400. Now, y'all, I said one family is all the way up to number 3. Now the mama, this is the mama, Queen Bee coming by tomorrow. When she started, I already threw out, I said, hey, do you see with you, your sister, and your mama, some of your friends actually doing it with you when you start on Monday? That's what I texted her. She said, yes. I said, well, get them on down to the dispensary. Go on that calendar and tell them to book it now. And all y'all can start at the same time. What do y'all think?
And support each other. That is a selling point, guys.
At the same time. So with that being said, the website, www.flatbellylifestyle.com. You could sing that to everybody. Use the pictures. You don't even have to be totally creative. The system is already there doing exactly what it do. You don't have to do nothing extra. Now, how many of you
Am I controlling the screen?
Yeah, it's you
I'm gonna
now.
give it to you. Okay, I just gotta reduce it for a minute, y'all. You can keep talking. I just gotta bring up my slides.
Got it.
Go
So
on.
how many of you, with what I just showed you, just like that, simple. I gave you 3 questions. Now, don't just spam the questions. Pick up the phone.
Absolutely.
Inbox people and call them by name. Hey, Julie. Hey, Ann. Hey, Fontaine. Hey, whoever it is. Do you know your blood type? I just found out my blood type. You could say over 40 years, over 30 years, I never really knew or understood about my blood type. I'm a B positive. What's your blood type? Hey, I'm a B positive blood type. What's your blood type? That's another form of question. You don't even have to ask them, right? Do you know your blood type? Hey, Susan, I'm a B positive blood type. Learned a lot. What's yours? Engage them in conversation and take them all away. With that being said, love you all. You got about 4 more minutes. So I
Any
see you.
questions in those 4 minutes? Because this, like I said, this system is a game changer, guys. It just really is. It goes viral itself. So when you're doing this, you got a website that does all the work for you. You got products that absolutely work. The coaches that are coming on board are going to be in a situation where they're able to scan. I mean, it's working like a fine-tooth comb down there at the dispensary now. They get out of the scan chair, you talk to them about the products. They say, when can I get started? I go in the back and get that product. We're going to get started right now. Let's sign to it. And that's what's happening. And that's going to be what's happening all across the country. This thing is crazy. And how do you want to max out that 5,000? Everybody should be thinking how I'm going. That's only a CV. We're not even talking about people joining you in the business.
No, we haven't even got to those numbers. Let me tell you.
Right. You don't need to. I mean, you can get excited and be confident when people will say, well, my sister joined, my mama joined. Shoot,
let me give y'all some real quick math, just because there's partner. You guys are partners. So we just talked about that conversation. Real quick, matter of a minute. $55 off of every scan. What would you do with that? And you scan 100 people in 1 month. Just you. Y'all know, and I'm being very conservative because you just saw what happened. I said 7 people. Well, these people who I just, remember that list of 100, I'm just saying dream a little bit. That's $5,500. $55 per person that's getting scanned. And if you were the one who was scanning them, that's a whole nother compensation. And there's more.
That's only one income stream off of that. One income stream.
A month, $5,500.
How many churches needs this? How many senior homes needs this? How many church clubs need this?
Man.
How many social clubs
need this? Let me tell
you,
wait a minute. Let me tell you what Minister Ernestine did. Let me tell you this. Minister Ernestine did a 3-way. She following the system. Put me on the phone with a pastor. Would you all believe this pastor wanted to do his own grand opening? This pastor is actually scheduling 10 people, 10 of his members to come by the church, come by the dispensary, get seen. All in the same day.
All right.
10 people. And you talking about 100?
All 10 of those people are going to tell their family members. Why? Because they all want to do it together. So guys, get creative. Know that this is our year 2022. And as soon as they feel comfortable with you, with our products, with our process, they want some gummies. They want some pain cream. They want some tincture. They want some pre-rolls. They want some seasonings because they got to make that raw food taste good, or when the post program comes. So you got everything to upsell after they get those phenomenal results. And I'm looking at 3 people that have finished their 21-day cleanse, including myself. And I tell you, my mental clarity is there. Kathy is just as fabulous as always. I'm looking good, slimmer, brighter, happier. I mean, can't get much happier than Kathy. But I'm just saying, you can tell the difference. So with that being said, Kathy, it's 7 o'clock.